I've got 2 countries, 2 bags, and a borrowed race bike.
Is this the same bike the pros ride?
Yeah, it's the exact same bike. We don't have a special layout for the racing. Normal customer gets to ride the exact same bike as the racers.
Whoa. Yeah. I'm starting in Germany, headed to Switzerland.
And if I time this right, I'll be just in time for stage 2 of the Tour de Suisse.
Scott flew a handful of us out for the release of their new, and I'm telling you, this thing's nuts. It's got. So I figured, what if I turn this into a mini mission? So I borrowed one of their pro team race bikes, and now we're headed south. I gotta admit, my body's feeling about 50%. I don't know if it's a combination of the jet lag, compromised immune system, whatever it is, I'm not 100%. And it makes this way harder. Okay. I was trying to hide it, and then I figured I should just explain what's going on. I'm basically just embarrassed that I get sick when I travel. I don't know, makes me feel weak or something. The thing is, no drinking, no like smoking, just a delicate flower. So I'm riding from Freiburg, Germany to Freiburg, Switzerland. And if I time it right, the tour should be getting into town around the same time. And what am I riding here?
This is a Scott Addict RC.
Oh, an RC? That stands for Race Concept.
Scott's high-end road bike that's set up with Dura-Ace, Synchros Capital carbon wheels, Schwalbe 30mm tires, Synchros integrated monocoque bar stem combo. And this is kind of crazy. This thing is right on UCI weight limit with bottle cages and pedals. Wow. And this is absolutely the first time I've gone bikepacking on a race bike. I went with the Apidura bags again for this trip because they were just so easy to pack up and put in my luggage. They're just like so light, it's hard to not use them. And they're waterproof, which we never want to test. Okay, the road just disappeared. Huh. I'm just gonna run the risk. Oh, please don't get a flat. Okay, easy, buddy. Hobby Hobo Haul, number 1. Immune boost, green tea, arugula salad, and pickup. Holy cow, that's got a kick. Count me not feeling 100%. I'm gonna stage up here in Basel. I opted for rest over miles today, and I hope I don't regret it tomorrow. The game plan has been to prioritize sleep. So I went to bed last night at 8 a.m. and right now it's 8:15. So that's a mission accomplished. Yesterday was a challenge and I'm feeling a little better. But the thing is, today is twice the distance. I asked Instagram if they had any questions about my bike setup, and there were some interesting ones. I feel like I'm going the wrong way on this road. Mongoose Man asked, does this bike feel fragile? Funny you should ask. It absolutely does not. In fact, there is a version of this bike that has a lighter carbon configuration, and it's 50 grams lighter than this frame. The thing that's interesting is the Pro Tour team actually doesn't ride that higher end lighter frame. It rides this exact setup, which I thought was fascinating. And I have heard that that lighter configuration is indeed more fragile. What am I doing here? Okay. You okay? Sorry about that. Never a dull moment. God. All right, body's feeling around 75% due to a massive amount of sleep and some nutritious food. The only thing that we gotta consider is the fact that it might rain today. There's always something. Alex asked, is that bike uncomfortable? While I'm not a slam that stem kind of guy, this thing has a long reach, aggressive position, and it's stiff. With that said, I might be going out on a limb saying I'm using this bike slightly out of context. Is this bike my first pick for a long distance bike packing trip? Absolutely not. But it's very light, extremely responsive, and just straight up fast, even with all the bags. But let's see how I actually feel at the end of today's mission. Oh, come on, give me a break. Really? More of this? You ever feel like you're the only one that actually gets cycling? Like, not as a sport, but more as a way of life? You're not alone. In fact, we're everywhere. Like Fight Club with bikes. Fight Club? And with the help of the EBD Gear Shop, we can spot our people in the wild. It's like a secret handshake that only cyclists understand. Engage your core, visit the EBD Gear Shop, and be prepared for your new and better life. Because you never know when your next best riding companion will be standing next to you in line. In Europe, when you nod to other cyclists, they just do a hand thing. Well, that guy didn't do it, but others do. What the hell? Oh yeah, there's one really interesting thing about this bike. This is something I've actually never seen before. And it's not just the fact that it's a tool that stores in the bar end, which is definitely cool, but it's the fact that this multi-tool is only one tool, and this one tool works on all the bolts on this bike, from bottle cages to seat post to the stem, even taking off the wheels. I am so impressed with this, have never seen it before, and would like to petition that this become standard on every bike. This is the perfect opportunity to endorse Creek Cooled Caps. When your dome needs a refreshing home, try Creek Cooled Caps. I've seen charging stations for cars before, but never for e-bikes. Very interesting. Time is time. If you're into exotic bike trips on inappropriate bikes, feel free to subscribe. Took a chance on this one. It's very wet. There's a lot of water that comes out of this. Gross. Runny salad in a fake park next to a busy road. It's not my best work, but you know. Let's see here. Xavier asks, why? Been asking myself the same thing. These are great. These should be everywhere. Between the fresh spring water and the cycleways, I'm gonna say this place is made for bike travel. Convenience store haul Temperature currently 96 degrees. We're about 2/3 of the way there, so it's, you know, it's still a bit to go. Power blocks, salty crunchy, caffeine, and whatever the hell this is. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little fracked out. Whew. That's the rain they were talking about. That doesn't look very nice. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. Oh, God. Oh. You know, it's kind of nice when you bring something that you actually use it. Although, this I would actually prefer to not use. All right. Now it's an adventure. Well, that was pleasant. Just enough to get thoroughly soaked. Look at how blue this river is. Set up for Tour de Suisse. Oh man, my virtual partner just finished without me. What a jerk. This isn't... I don't understand. The computer was routed to the wrong place. The destination is 5 kilometers that way. Am I going the wrong direction? We made it. Sound the bells. 2 days, 3 countries, a Pro Tour race bike, and the ride by the numbers. 10 hours, 32 minutes rolling time, 136.64 miles, and 8,438 feet of elevation. Today was way harder. Okay, how comfortable was riding a Pro Tour race bike on a bikepacking mission? That thing is designed to destroy time and space. Everything else is going to be secondary. This is kind of like taking a sports car on a trip that's designed for a minivan. So was it comfortable? Well, not 100%, but honestly, I thought it was going to be worse. Now, the next thing we got to do is freshen up and figure out exactly where this Tour de Suisse ends, and figure out by any means possible how to get us in there. To see if that goes according to plan, you'll have to check out this video. And if this video's not up yet, that means you're early to the game, and you'll have to watch this video in the meantime. Bikepacking Scandinavia. Different strokes, different folks.